Chimpanzees, they're aggressive, violent, they rip people's faces off, they could rip their arms off, and they throw shit at each other. They also make for good kids movies, apparently. Chimpanzee. So Chimpanzee is yet another Disney nature movie that comes out every Earth Day. You know Earth Day is that day somewhere around 420. Now you know what it is. Stoners. And Chimpanzee, like the other Disney nature movies, they're pretty much watered down versions of the show Planet Earth. This time it follows two rival groups of chimpanzees, and they're fighting for territory and eating each other's nuts. I mean, like, cracking nuts and eating them, not... It's a kid's movie. There's only one kind of nuts there. One of the little chimps, little baby chimp, his mom goes away or gets defeated or eaten or killed or something. They don't show it, but she's not there anymore. And then he gets adopted by another chimp. Now, Chimpanzee is like an hour and 15 minutes long. It is not long at all. In which case, I have to watch the movie going, is this worth the price of admission? I mean, it being about an hour and 15 minutes of Planet Earth footage that you're gonna pay full movie ticket price for? I thought the movie wasn't cool. It was cool seeing the chimpanzees do their thing. It's really cool seeing how they have their civilization structured. There's a hierarchy, a way of conducting yourself. It's really interesting to watch. Now, when I say watered down, it is watered down for sure. I mean, you watch the grown-up version of this movie on Planet Earth, and you're like, the chimpanzees are fighting. Oh, this is violent as shit. Now they're eating each other. See, little Timmy didn't actually see that in his chimpanzee movie. There is a scene where the chimpanzees kill and eat little monkeys. I guess that's okay. Chimps eating monkeys, fine. Chimp on chimp cannibalism? No, gotta cut it out. It'll still probably freak Timmy out, and he'll be like, why'd they do that? And you just gotta be like, well, when chimps kill monkeys, they eat them. That's just what they do. Good luck explaining that to your kid. Tell you who my hat goes off to, the director and cameraman. Because anytime there's a filming crew who's like, hey, the two groups of chimps are fighting, so let's take our gear, go right into the middle of the fight between the groups of two mammals who can wishbone us with their bare arms. We might die today, but hey, it's for the kids at home. That's really impressive. Hats off to them. That's awesome. Tim Allen's the narrator in Chimpanzee, and there's something about the dude's voice. He has a good voice for narration. As long as it's not Oprah, I am really okay with it. Just when she narrates stuff, everything's way too dramatic. I just don't like the way she carries her words. And the chimps go into the tubes. No. It could be anyone else and I'd be more okay. It could be some guy who smoked since he was like 10. He's now 85 years old commentating on the Chimpanzee movie, all like,
when the rival chimpanzees meet each other, they bang on the trees like drums.
And I'd be like, hey, it's not Oprah. Props to this movie. So was it good? Yes. Was it really short, as in about an hour and 15 minutes long? Absolutely. Are kids and adults going to be entertained in it? Sure. Is it worth the full price of admission to see an hour and 15 minutes of chimpanzees cracking nuts? That's really what the majority is. So they're looking for food. That's what chimps do. Chimps look for food. They eat them. They sleep. They wake up. They look for more food. I don't know, but as far as educational films go, it's interesting. I would say Chimpanzee is a good, interesting time. No alcohol required. So if you could be any animal in the animal kingdom, what would it be? Comment below. Let me know. Me, vampire bat, dude, without a doubt. They sleep all day. They're up all night, so I pretty much get to keep the same messed up sleeping patterns I already have. I can still make time for those YouTube videos at night as a vampire bat. People think I'm a vampire anyway, so I might as well just support the theories. I'm not though. Or am I? And on Wednesday the 25th at 9 a.m., be sure to check me out on the Schmoes Know podcast, where we're going to be talking about all things Batman. We're talking Tim Burton Batman, Schumacher Batman, Bat Nipples, Heath Ledger, Christopher Nolan Batman. We're going to talk about all that shit. And it being a live podcast, we will be taking phone calls from you guys. I imagine they'll let you know what phone number to call during the podcast. So Wednesday the 25th, 9 a.m. Pacific time, otherwise known as LA time. Be there, be square-ish. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.